The Timberwolves. This is your guy right here. It's your guy Ant-Man.
He top out.
Let's see. Well, look at this team. They added Josh Okogie. What the fuck am I saying? Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, you've been there.
Patrick Beverly, Taurean Prince, and that's it. So they didn't own a pick this draft because in the D'Angelo Russell trade they had to give up their picks.
Yeah.
So with that they don't have a pick, so they're essentially going in with the same team they had last year, which is a pretty
I think Malik Beasley starts over Okogie.
I like Okogie. I put him out there because for me, coaching wise,
He's a bust.
It really is a.
I think he's a bust.
I don't know. I never looked into Okogie. I never looked into him like that.
I know his rookie year he had stretches where he was a solid defender.
That's why I have him out there, just Coach.
But he's been kind of mad from what I've seen.
He's mad. Yeah, he's mad. But you don't need him. He's at the point right now where okay, you got three hands down scorers.
Yeah.
D'Lo, Anthony, Cat. This is essentially where the league is going. You need a good point guard. You need a good small forward that can play the two. And a good center. Yeah. And then the 2 and the 4 spots are role players. This is where the league is going.
And Malik Beasley gives you that score. I mean, I'm going based off of what I've seen Malik Beasley do to my team.
Do to my team.
Oh my God,
Malik Beasley go crazy sometimes. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'd rather have him on the bench. Because he's a bench scorer.
I'd rather him start.
But then you have no scoring coming off the bench.
Hey, it's the Timberwolves, man.
I know, but last year I went into last year thinking, hey man, Timberwolves could get a playing spot. I said last year, but they disappointed me because Cat got COVID, he got injured, D'Angelo did barely play, and it was just Anthony Edwards and bums basically, and fucking Jake Layman.
I think they're still going in for Ben Simmons.
But yeah, see, that was the question I was gonna ask you. Do you think first? How long do you think it'll take until Cat realizes I can't be here? If I want to win, I can't be here.
I already had dreams of the Cat for Porzingis notification on my phone.
True.
I want the guy to win, man. I mean, there hasn't been a guy who's been, more successful, but there's just so much turnaround every year with this guy and his team. I don't know how many coaches he's had.
I know.
And they just fired his GM.
Mm-hmm. They brought in freaking drama with Alex Rodriguez and J-Lo.
Yeah, his GM just got fired for having relationships in the front office, bro. He was pounding an assistant, man. He got fired for that. So it's Cat is just in hell.
Yeah.
So obviously there are some bright. Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, clear.
He's actually, I think he's gonna take the biggest leap out of any rookie from last year. He's gonna take a bigger leap than Melo.
I see that, yeah.
23 games, 24.
Yeah, I see that.
It's just the other pieces, the bench. Pat Bev, I don't want him coming off my bench.
Hey, he said he's finally in the doghouse. They're Wolves. He's coming.
I don't want Taurean Prince coming off my bench. I like Jared Vanderbilt. From what I've seen from Naz Reid, he's alright. He can shoot the ball, but is he gonna win games for you? No.
I like Naz. Though. He's solid. He's an energy guy.
Jalen Noel, from what I've seen, he was decent, but it's just this bench is just not it. Their starting lineup's decent starting lineup.
I feel with Anthony Edwards, 1, and then Cat 2, and then D'Angelo 3. Right? These are 3 reasons as to why you have a good future.
They got the cornerstones, 3 solid pieces. It's just everything else around them.
It's just around him. Jaden McDaniels is not the power forward that's gonna win you games at all. He's not even a bench guy. Yeah. He could be, but he's just not. Okogie.
I'm just not liking what I'm seeing from the set at all.
I know Okogie could be again.
He's done, bro.
Okogie could be.
He's done, bro.
Miles Bridges.
He's like Frank Ntilikina, bro.
He's like Frank.
No potential.
He's a good defender. I don't know.
No potential.
I just see him as a lock.
Nah.
I just see him as a lock. So I just we have to have defense. D'Angelo can't guard a freaking traffic cone. Anthony Edwards has shown that sometimes this dude wants to be a traffic cone.
Okogie was the 13th guy on that team last year.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was wasn't he starting his rookie?
His rookie year.
And then
when they still had hope for him.
Yeah, then he had injuries and stuff. No, in the second year.
I saw him in the warm-up a lot.
He probably was injured.
I saw him
Are you tripping? Josh Okogie was never.
I saw him in the
In the
wow.
rip-off
I
pants.
saw him in the rip-off pants a lot. Let me check this out.
Check, yeah, check, because there's no way. I know for a fact, because it's the Timberwolves. Why would they not start him? Give him more experience, and then you trade him for something.
They lost hope in
For a
it.
pick.
Oh, my laptop's pooping nuts. So.
It's fine. But, I mean, again, let's say you finish. The best scenario is you finish horribly. Which is sad to say, considering you have two players that I like, in D'Angelo and Karl Anthony Towns. Those are two players that I really like. Karl doesn't get enough credit. He's easily a top. Like, it's so funny that just because he's in Minnesota, he's not. He does. Nobody considers him a top 5 center.
Okogie, last year.
Okay.
Oh, wait, rookie year, 74 games, 52 started.
Yeah.
Sophomore year, 62 games, 28 started. Last year, 59, 30, 35 started.
That's tough.
26% three-point percentage, 26 three-point percentage, and 27 three.
No. Look at the defensive plus minus and the defensive win shares.
All right, you said it.
Show me that.
0.8 defensive win shares.
Shit.
1.3 win shares. 0.5 offensive win shares.
Fuck.
Defensive box plus minus 0.1. I'm telling you, the guy was in the rip-offs a lot. I'm telling you, he was at the end of the bench talking to coach.
Josh, I tried, Josh. I tried.
Negative 0.5 VORP.
Josh, you're worth. That literally means you're worth nothing.
They're going away from the guy.
That literally means you're worth. You're literally negative.
Let me see what his rookie. I think his rookie year was way better.
It had to be, and I don't know what happened. I'm
yeah,
probably
rookie year 1.4 defensive win share, sophomore year 1.2, and then last year 0.8.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm telling you, like there was so much hype around him when he got like a couple blocks, or like I forgot who he got a game-winning block.
James Harden.
Yeah, and it just started the Okogie hype train.
Yeah.
He made it to the Rising Stars game based off that block. That was it. Alright, you know it's true. You know it's true. That's the only reason he was in the Rising Star game that year.
Maybe that's what I'm basing it off of. But okay, listen. Best thing that can happen for this team. And two things. One, you leave this team, you get more experience for Anthony. You get this trio that is D'Angelo, Anthony, and Karl. Into
this is the last year they have for Karl Anthony Towns.
I hope so. I hope he has it in his head because nobody has even asked him.
This is it. Like if they don't do anything this
and
year,
they're gonna pick.
Yeah, they haven't had.
They keep their pick.
Okay, but look.
And they get Chet Holmgren.
No, bro. Okay, yeah,
it could happen. They get Chet Holmgren because I think they own the next year's pick. Or they decide, okay, a D'Angelo, Ben Simmons, Karl Anthony Towns is never gonna happen because they're asking for too much.
Yeah.
So they give up D'Angelo, and they bring in Ben. Those are two things that make Karl Anthony Towns stay, or that make Minnesota a better.
But Minnesota,
franchise.
They wasted Kevin Garnett. We saw what happened to him. He left. It's gonna happen with Cat, and then in 6 years, it's gonna happen with Anthony Edwards. So it's just like this revolving door. I mean, Cat's already in his 1, 2, 3, 4. His 7th season. Year 7.
God.
It's year 7.
You gotta go,
He's been in the playoffs once.
You gotta go, bro. And who was on that team?
Jimmy Butler.
Thank you.
So it's like
bring him back.
I don't know, man.
So yeah. Do you think?
They're not doing anything this year.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
Lottery team. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't want to be.
Yeah. And if we look at their schedule, it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. They do not look. According to this, they do not get an easy stretch ever.
What do they rank?
They rank, I think.
It's in the 20s, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
28th easiest schedule, meaning they got the 3rd hardest.
Hey, I'm taking Cat in fantasy again this year. So.
Yeah, they got the 3rd hardest. That's very tough. Hey man, but I don't want to say this, but like,
moving to Seattle.
Dallas has the 2nd easiest schedule.
No problem.
You know who has the 1st?
Who?
LA.
Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh wow. The
Fucking
immediate early
stupid,
Lakers.